This is J Maximus here, and today I'm going to be healing another heroic, and I'm gonna be putting some commentary in there with you so you can get an idea of what's going through my mind when I heal with my playstyle. Okay, let's go. This is a fun instance. It was. Alright, so I'll put Sacred Shield and Beacon of Light on the tank, because sometimes tanks will run out there all of a sudden, and then they're like, why didn't you heal me, when you're not paying attention. I do it out of habit now, even though most tanks nowadays don't do that anymore. So I'm going to make sure I got all my buffs that I need. Seal of Light, Blessing of Wisdom. I look at everyone else, noticing what buffs I should have. If I'm a Holy Paladin, I should have the Druid's buff, Gift of the Wild. If I'm Red or Tank, I want to make sure I have Horn of Winter, but I'm not, so I really don't care. And then also have Arcane Brilliance, which increases my intellect, and because of where is it? The talent Holy Guidance increases your spell power by 20% of your intellect. So 20% of 60 is I don't know, whatever it is. I get that much more spell power because of that. That's why one of the reasons intellect is such is the most important stat. So I use Holy Light when I need to heal a lot, Flash of Light when a little, and Holy Shock, it depends. I'll use it a lot when I'm moving. I cast Judgment of Light to get the Judgments of the Pure buff, which is extra haste. And I heal the Death Knight. Then when I get him topped off, I'm going to cleanse him of that disease. There's a lot of undead. Well, no, actually it's just one. So I used Holy Wrath to help out right there. Oh, frame rate's going down. There we go, that's better. Every now and then, oh, I forgot to put Kings on the Mage. Every now and then I'll check to make sure that everyone has their blessing that they're supposed to. Oh, I forgot to apply Sacred Shield and Beacon of Light. Now, if a lot of group damage starts going out, I mean, it's not now, but if a lot of group damage starts going out, I'll try and compensate and stop that from being such a problem, because group damage is probably the Holy Paladin's biggest weakness. But if they know what they're doing and they can see it coming, it's not that hard to fix. Or to prevent from being a problem. I'll try and show you how to do that here. Okay, like that, right there. I know that there's not going to be a ton of damage right after that, but I don't know, I'll show you what I'll do if it gets really serious and like 5 people are getting damaged at once and the damage keeps coming. I want to keep an eye on my tank, make sure he doesn't move out of range. There's nothing more frustrating than to land a heal in a critical situation where someone's about to die and you're going to get the heal off just in time and then they move out of range. And while it's easy to blame them, to try and blame them, but I guess you can't really put the blame on one person, because as a healer you're supposed to know where people are and if they're going to be in range or not. And while the DPS and the tank can help you by trying to stay in range of you, it's not their responsibility. The DPS's responsibility is to kill things as fast as possible while keeping their threat under the tanks, and then the tanks is keep all of the aggro on them and try and stay alive to the best of their ability. Migitate as much damage as possible. It's the healer's job to heal whatever damage gets by. And then a great healer will pick up everyone else's slack. And lots of times they don't get the credit. It's kind of like the drummer in a band. They sit in the back. Also, sometimes I'll see a class use an ability that they usually don't use a whole lot, like hunters with deterrence. I don't see hunters use it a lot. When I do, I make sure to compliment that hunter for taking the initiative to use things to help others out. That's pretty cool. When I see a paladin use things like Hand of Salvation, this little thing right here that reduces threat by 10% over 10 seconds, I make sure to compliment them for that if I have time. That's really cool. Or Holy Wrath, or different things. Put Hand of Freedom on someone other than yourself. Like, sometimes a tank will have trouble moving, and they're being movement impaired, and they're trying to pick up adds that are scattered everywhere, and they don't have a whole lot of ranged attacks. You give them Hand of Freedom, they'll love you for that. They may not say it, a nice tank will, but they'll appreciate that. I'm gonna go over here and click this thing. Oh wait, is he moving forward? Yeah, it looks like he's skipping this boss. That's right, he asked at the beginning of this instance, do you want to skip? And I can't remember what they said, so I guess so you gotta look out for things like that. Keep looking back and forth between different spots. During instances where there's other ads around, always be looking around you. See if you're about to get flanked or something, and get ready for it. See, he's got hamstring, so I'm going to put Hand of Freedom on him right now.